Definitely adding a lot of things to my list today. Sailing into New York Harbor at night, and then sailing through New York Harbor in a thunderstorm.
I mean, was sailing through New York in a thunderstorm on your bucket list?
It was not, no. No, but it's now on the list of things that I will have accomplished as a sailor. Or as they say, a seaman.
Yeah, but they're used to swimming upstream.
Ah! Oh my god. Good morning. It is 6:30 a.m. on departure day.
Failure to launch.
Do I need to say more? Good morning, Barnacle. Hi. Did you sleep okay? You want to go say hi to Steve? I know. Good morning, Steve.
Good morning, Sophie.
How is life?
Life is pretty good. Life is a little tired.
So, here is the future cast radar picture. Have you looked at this yet?
Mm-mm.
No, clearly not. So this is starting at 7.
Alright. Oh.
But there's this, like, line of thunderstorms that... And that could happen or it might not happen, but that's at, like, 11. So part of me thinks we should wait that out, because that's not... Why go out in that? But that kind of screws up our whole timing for everything else. So... But I don't want to, like, push through something and everyone be miserable.
I mean, that's a big red cell.
Yeah, it's a lot of big red cells.
Rolling over the
That's
area.
just a future cast, so it may or may not happen, but...
I mean, I'm just default miserable, so, like, that's not, like, a big shit.
So our original plan was to leave Annapolis, take the C&D Canal, go down to Delaware Bay, and stop in Cape May. We're gonna do things a little bit differently because the weather has been a little bit unstable in the last couple of days, and it's still gonna be today. We are going to go up the Chesapeake Bay today, spend the night in Steel Pond, take the C&D Canal tomorrow. C&D stands for Chesapeake and Delaware. It is a cool canal who links the Chesapeake Bay to Delaware without you having to go down the bay to Norfolk and then go north again. If only there was the same thing from Delaware to New York. But no. So our original plan was to stop in Cape May. We're not gonna do it. We're gonna take a quick stop to Long Island, and in terms of the timing, it's gonna give Ryan and I the opportunity to work. We have meetings both that we need to attend, so we need to be in a place where we have stable internet. When we are done, we'll go from Long Island straight to Nova Scotia. It's gonna be a fun trip. You guys, it has been a year since I've sailed. 1 year since I've done any kind of substantial passage. It's also gonna be Barnacle's first. How do you feel about the passage?
Come on, lad. Don't think. Just do.
So Ryan,
Yo.
how is the weather looking?
Pretty crappy, but it's, I mean, probably some on and off thunderstorms, a lot of rain, a lot of humidity. Not nice. But there's no wind. I don't know if that's good or bad, but it is.
So I disagree with you, Ryan. I think that the weather is perfect for that. Could it be sunny? Yes. Could it be a little less thunderstorms? Ideally, also yes. But good winds. Or lack of wind. Anyways, we've been here way too long. It's time to go. Let's go. This will be our 6th year of sailing adventures, and even though we have gone through many of them, the excitement of a big departure has never waned. And after 3 months of preparing Port Lucille for this season, lots of delays, a few change of plans, and on occasion some pretty rough boat projects, being on the water again feels amazing. And even if the rain is about to make the boat quite damp, it certainly won't dampen the atmosphere on board. Yay, Steve, we're making it!
We're moving!
We've left the dock!
Oh my god!
Month in the making! Woo! That feels pretty good. Edith Barnes? I have to say, I'm a little sad to leave Annapolis. It's been a good place, it's been good to us. But it's time to go, and we'll be back. We need the crab pot watch to start.
This is what we're in right now.
Oh, that's fun.
Hopefully it passes by quickly.
And Steve, you really, when you come sail with us...
It's the best weather ever.
Yeah, right? One way or another.
I was gonna say it's either rain, or it's hot and rain.
There we go, there's the shaft, yay! It was hot down there, huh?
A little bit, a little warm down there. Jesus.
There's not even an engine on.
I know.
Take a shower, take a shower, man.
Take a shower. I'm gonna get, yeah, I know.
I mean, I'm just default miserable, so like...
No, this is good. This is good.
Well, with this, I really want to send some deep appreciation to our friends at Capello Canat for the new spray hood that allows us to stay dry. With our old spray hood, we would have been drenched by now. Just pointing that out. So a fun fact is that this will be my first time passing under the Bay Bridge.
Really?
Yeah.
Is there like a ceremony we're supposed to observe?
I think we should make one.
All right, I'm down.
Wow. This looks very dramatic.
It's a huge bridge.
So for those of you not familiar with the area, the Bay Bridge it's massive. It's not the longest bridge in the United States, but it's right up there. It's also extremely narrow. It's like 4 lanes, but those 4 lanes are divided on 2 parallel bridges, and it's just very freaky. And actually, there's a service at each end of the bridge, or if you don't want to drive across the bridge yourself, somebody will drive your car for you. Did you know that?
I did. I've gone across this bridge on a motorcycle.
Oh wow. Ugh.
I don't recommend it.
Ugh. Do you think we're
I think we're screwed.
Do you think we're gonna pass? Okay, no, we're good. Oh my god. Sorry. I don't really like bridges. They're not, nah. Ugh. We're getting there, Barney. Hi. Are you getting wet, Steve?
A little.
How's that, Ryan? Well, that's it. We're on the hook.
Yo! One thing
Ouch.
before. You good?
Yeah. It's a good thing that this table doesn't have an actual corner.
Yep.
Okay, it's gonna be dinner time soon, and tonight, Steve and I are cooking Swedish meatballs with mashed potato, a classic on board policy if you follow this channel for a while. And we're gonna open a bottle of Chardonnay. I'm actually very excited about it.
As am I.
And maybe we're gonna watch some news too. Maybe.
A little Chardonnay from Paso Robles, California. Watch me actually whiff it.
Yay!
Cheers, Anchorage.
Cheers!
First day.
Cheers, honey.
There you go.
It's good. Good stuff. Yeah, look at that.
This is not the first time I've poured gravy.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
I have
no.
something. Yes, of course. We went to IKEA before leaving.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
shit.
yeah, we gotta.
Okay, everybody, so you have to know that today is midsummer in Sweden. It's a big deal. If we were purists, we would have pickled herring, but I don't like them. So we're gonna stick to meatballs today.
But there are fresh meatballs on the plate, and they are amazing.
It'll come as no surprise, but when Sophie doesn't cook, I don't eat the best.
Just a moment ago, Ryan called me on the sat phone to ask me how to warm up frozen mashed potatoes.
Microwave?
No, but they're in these little balls. And these last few months, with our multiple moves and our busy schedule, Sophie really hasn't been cooking a lot, and it's not like I have been cooking a lot. My breakfast has consisted of Cheerios without milk. My lunches have been prepackaged food from the gas station, though I've learned that is a horrible idea. Unsurprisingly, the combination of not eating very well and long days on the boat have left me a bit fatigued. So thank you, Athletic Greens, for being the solution to my problems and sponsoring this video. Athletic Greens is packed full of vitamins, minerals, nutrients, probiotics, and even adaptogens. For example, ashwagandha, which can help you adapt to stressful situations. I need that. In fact, Athletic Greens has 75 different vitamins and nutrients to promote gut health, immunity, the gas station did not do that, and boost energy. But the best part is, I don't have to cook. Just 1 scoop of Athletic Greens in a bottle, mix with water, shake it up, and bam, baby, and it tastes good. So I have to be honest with you, when we first started using Athletic Greens, I was a bit skeptical, as I am with a lot of things. But after using it for a while, it's just kind of become part of our morning routine, and I really enjoy it. If, like me, you enjoy limited time in the galley, but also enjoy not being tired after a long day of work, give Athletic Greens a try by clicking on the link in the description below. So thank you, Athletic Greens, for sponsoring this video. We really appreciate it, and it helps us keep making more of these videos, which we hope you enjoy as well.
Bunch of plants, like a bunch of mussels and stuff on it.
Oh yeah. Okay, Steve, we're off. So we departed at 6:30 this morning, and that is because we wanted to be at the entrance of the C&D Canal at 8:30, and that is when the tide is slack. That's the moment right between rising tide and falling tide. I don't know if that's correct English. Tide coming up, tide coming down. I learned this. But anyways, so 8:30, slack tide, no current in the C&D Canal. Right now we're navigating in a part of the Chesapeake Bay that is getting narrower and narrower, and we can see that things are changing. There's a lot more trash on the sea, like pieces of woods, like meh, not great. And it is currently, well, it's gonna be 8:30 very soon. We're gonna be in the C&D Canal very quickly. The weather is interesting. It's not amazing. It could be really hot, but it's not. It's very mild. It's cloudy, it's gonna be rainy. There's not exactly fog, but a little bit of haze, and it makes the bay look mystic. I think it's cool. I like it. So yeah, you guys, this is our last look at the Chesapeake Bay before we head back into the Atlantic via the Delaware Bay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that first. Hi, Barnacle. Did you get your hair done today? Did you get a new hairstyle? Does it smell like shit? I know. How do we feel about leaving the Chesapeake Bay, everybody?
Yeah. Another step on the adventure.
We're going to Delaware.
I'm in Delaware.
Hey look, Delaware.
We're in Delaware.
So those birds are ospreys, and right now they are nesting / babies, or you know, they're making babies. It's mating season. Yeah, we almost had baby ospreys in our mast a few weeks ago. That was interesting. Don't throw it, okay?
Okay.
We still have leftovers
Osprey strip.
from that blessed time.
The Osprey have bestowed their kindness and blessings upon you. May all of your trips yield good fishing and nice wind.
So we have reached the entrance of the C&D Canal. This is the river, and this is the canal back there. Okay, everybody, Delaware, here we come.
Oh, hey, look, we're in Delaware. Yay.
So the canal is 14 nautical miles long, and there are
There's 4 bridges.
there's 4 bridges. The Chesapeake and Delaware Canal, or C&D, is, as its name indicates, a man-made canal that links the Chesapeake Bay and the Delaware Bay over the course of about 15 nautical miles. Because the waters of the canal are tidal, the passage of the C&D needs to be timed in order to catch the current going in the right direction. Over 25,000 vessels a year make the passage between the Chesapeake and the Delaware Bay via the C&D, which makes it some of the busiest canal in the world. Yep, I just learned that too. This morning, though, you wouldn't be able to tell. Apart from a couple of motor yachts, some of them more polite than others, the canal is pretty much empty of traffic, leaving us alone to enjoy navigating in some more beautiful weather. There we go, everyone. This back there, this bridge, that is the exit of the C&D Canal.
Alright, so we're going to pretty much cross underneath this bridge. Got a little ways, and then we're going to bang right, and we're going to be into the Delaware Bay.
Delaware!
Alright, so we've got a box here, a care package from our favorite chocolate makers, I'm assuming.
Oh, is there a little note?
There's a little note.
What's the little note say?
Hi Ryan and Sophie and Barnacle. Hope this will keep you satisfied until you make your way back to the south. If you'll be stopping by North or South Carolina, make sure to let us know so we can say hi. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god! Tyler! Thank you so much, Tyler. This is very nice.
Days. Strawberry coconut.
Oh, this one is so good.
Key lime pie.
Oh, that one is also delicious.
Oh, this is a new one. Strawberries and white cream.
Ooh! I love this one.
Outstanding. Super, super dark.
Oh my god. This is so good. This is happiness, you guys. Oh. Oh, it hits the spot. We are currently experiencing a bit of wind over current, which makes the boat quite choppy because the chop is coming directly at us. The wind is in front of us, the current is with us. And so Barnacle is not the happiest of camper, but she is getting a lot of really yummy peanut butter. This is an $18 jar of peanut butter because she's a princess. All right. Oh my god, this looks amazing. Oh my god.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
But I'm biased.
Is there blue sky behind me?
Yeah, look, all that's blue.
Yeah.
All of that is not.
Is that the little cloud that tried to look menacing? So tough, so strong. And
There's a lot of rain. It's loud and you can't see anything.
well, the deck's getting awash.
It's really clear up ahead. We just are in this angry little cloud.
Rain out there. Nothing out here. My god. Goodbye, angry little cloud. Yes, team! Yes!
There's so many bastards.
You're here.
Is he inside?
No, she's here.
She. I like that you gave the fly a channel. Why?
Look at that.
Yeah, that's
Really not interested in skating.
Oh, Pokemon. That's right. Who needs video games when you have the flies of the Delaware Bay?
You know what I do for a professional living, right? I need more people to do video games.
That's right. I forgot. So it is currently 9 p.m. I've been on watch for a couple of hours. I'll be on watch until midnight. And we are currently rounding up Cape May. The sun has set behind me and the sky looks fabulous. We still have some wind over tide. So on occasion, the boat will slam pretty hard in the waves. But I hope that in a couple of hours, I can hoist the sails. We can start sailing. So we've been on the engine all day and it's getting a bit old, but look at that sky. I mean, look at that sky. Wow. Dodging the thunderstorms back in Annapolis meant that we departed a bit later than we wanted to. And once we rounded Cape May, we realized that we wouldn't reach Montauk in time to comfortably prepare for our meeting later that week. So on a whim, we decided to alter our course. A couple of friends had tipped us off about a lovely harbor called Port Washington on the north side of Long Island, where we could stay for a couple of nights on the mooring ball, just long enough to get our work done. This meant that we were now going to sail through New York Harbor. And because getting from New York Harbor to Port Washington involved catching a tide to reach the Long Island Sound, we realized that our only option to wait for favorable currents was to anchor for a night in New York Harbor, between Manhattan and the Statue of Liberty. Which, as you can imagine, we felt absolutely terrible about. Nah, just kidding. So at 9 p.m. that night, as we watched the sun disappear behind the shores of New Jersey, we approached the Verrazzano Bridge, marking the entrance of New York Harbor. Right on time to catch some random fireworks because, of course, there would be fireworks as we enter New York, and just like that, we sail into New York Harbor in the dark. It took us a solid hour to get over the view of the bridge poking its face in and out of the fog. And right as we were catching our breath, we caught a glimpse of the Manhattan skyline. And all of a sudden on our port side, we had the Statue of Liberty. Look at us on anchor, right next to Manhattan. This is surreal.
It's unbelievable.
It's completely surreal.
It's absolutely.
How do you like New York, Barnacle? See if you know what that means, right?
Yeah, it's definitely like Anchor Beer O'Clock.
That's right.
There's no question.
Cheers, everybody.
cheers.
This is really cool. This is definitely cold for a beer, even though it's 11:30. I had never been to New York before, and as I sat in the cockpit to enjoy my morning coffee, I thought to myself that this was a pretty unique introduction to the city. Sadly, we would have to postpone an actual visit to another time, as we had to catch a tide and head towards Long Island. All right, so today I was really excited to go sail back in front of the Statue of Liberty and get some good photos and get an amazing time lapse of us sailing through the Hudson River. It's raining. And it's not like we can wait for the rain to pass because we have to go through Hellgate at a very specific time to catch the tide. And it looks like we're gonna go through New York in the rain.
In the rain!
I had put some makeup on for good photos. I had a cute outfit. I was so ready for this. Now I think I just like put my fowlies on.
Yep.
Thank you, weather.
Definitely adding a lot of things to my list today, like sailing into New York Harbor at night, and then sailing through New York Harbor in a thunderstorm. And Yeah.
I mean, was sailing through New York in a thunderstorm on your bucket list?
It was not, no. No, but it's now on the list of things that I will have accomplished as a sailor. Or as they say, a seaman.
Yeah, but they're used to swimming up straight.
Ah! Oh my god. Alright, the photo op was a little rainier than I would have wanted it to be, but we got our photos next to the Statue of Liberty. So what's the next step now?
Well, we're gonna go down the East River, but we gotta cross this busy channel first.
There is nothing coming down the Hudson.
There's this.
There's a tug.
There's a tug here.
And then there's a tiny little...
And there's the Staten Island.
I never knew that sailing the East River was on my bucket list. But as we were taking our home past all the buildings and streets that I had come across in films, series, books, and music throughout my life, I realized that we were making memories that would never leave us, and I was already looking forward to be back, do it again, and this time actually go to shore. Okay, so we have entered Hellgate, and looking at the water, the shape of the water, it's easy to understand why it is called that way.
The thing is, we got a little bit of wind over tide, so it's causing some of this.
After the gorgeous views of Manhattan, we are entering another category of sightseeing and passing the island of Rikers, which is home to the United States max security prison, or is it like the biggest one?
No.
And the home of a lot of famous criminals, I guess?
One of the world's largest correctional institutions and mental institutions.
So I wasn't far
You're
off.
not far off.
You ready? All right, we have just arrived in Port Washington, and I think we're pretty eager to go stretch our legs after, what was it, 3 days from Annapolis here, and epic adventure in New York this morning. You were going to say something, Ryan.
I'm just trying to figure out where the dinghy dock is.
Yeah, it's always the game when we arrive someplace. Barnacle cannot wait to be on land. She's like, give me the dinghy dock, bitches. What's up? Good girl. Okay, so tonight we are in Port Washington, and look who we found here. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
We're here too.
Yeah,
Ryan's also excited.
Like, sorry.
I told Steve that Steve is the new Annette.
Yay.
That's
He's
right.
just missing a necklace.
I'll work on it, I promise.
And a little hair. Nice. But I'm sure you can do it, Steve.
Plenty hair.